afternoon, and welcome to KNN, Kayla's News Network. I'm Kayla, and today we will be exploring and chatting with some various people who affect our economy very differently. First, let's talk to Lindsey Meyer, CEO of Cisco. Hello. Hello, Miss Meyer. I'm Kayla from KNN, and I just wanted to ask you a couple questions today.
Okay.
First, what is economics?
Well, economics to me is when I make money and pay my taxes and bills, and then I use that to help the company and the greater public.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In other words, what is economics?
I work 3 jobs, I have 2 kids, and I'm just trying to keep up with my bills.
Sam, I'm with KNN, and I just had a couple questions for you today, if that's all right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, first of all, what is economics?
I don't know. I guess economics is when I go and tap on cars and don't really get much. But if I do, I try to improve my life day by day.
Okay, so Lindsey, Lauren, and Sam all had very different answers, so let me clear things up for you. Economics is the study of how people try to satisfy what appears to be seemingly unlimited and competing wants through the careful use of relatively scarce resources. Let's see what these 3 people have as a source of income.
Well, seeing that I make $500,000, being the CEO of Cisco.
All right, thank you.
I guess I use the money I get from begging from people to go and buy yarn from Michael's to knit scarves, like this one. Hopefully one day I become an entrepreneur. That's my dream.
Well, I save a lot so I can go to Vail in the winter and Fiji in the summer, and I have a savings account, a trust fund, and a regular spending account, where most of that money I can transfer onto my credit cards.
I have a bank account, but most of the time we're penny pinching to make ends meet.
Let's find out what kind of taxes these people pay. Lindsey?
Well, I pay sales tax, property tax, corporate income tax, health insurance, and excise tax.
For those viewers who don't know, excise tax is a tax on gasoline and liquors.
Well, I do pay sales tax. But that's only when I go and buy yarn and clothes for myself. But other than that, I don't pay taxes.
I have to pay rent, a small income tax, education fees, and sales tax, and FICA.
FICA is the Federal Insurance Contributions Act, which is a tax levied on employers and employees to pay for Social Security and Medicare. Sam, do you think that you could maybe get your life back on track if you had a little bit more money?
I guess.
Well, guess what? My company is prepared to offer you $2,000 to see if you can get your life started right.
Oh, no way!
We'll be back right after this.
I know most of you are just too ignorant to understand what's going on. I'm going to show you. Now, right here, butt wiping stand. Lots of things going on in butt wiping stand. I can't tell you about them though, but just believe me, you don't want to know. Okay, what happens when things get crazy? Your ignorance starts to show. If you're going to be the kind of person that's not going to be a moron, you better show up to the Wilson Show every Friday night, 9 o'clock. Get unignorant.
Welcome back to KNN, Kayla's News Network. I'm Kayla, and today we're back to check in with Lindsey, Lauren, and Sam. It's been 3 months since we gave Sam her micro loan, and we want to see how they're doing and show you how they're affecting our economy. Hi, Lindsey. How are you doing?
Well, since the last time we talked, I received a promotion, but now I have to pay even more taxes. This promotion put me in the top 5% income bracket, and now I have to pay a lot more taxes.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I bought a new scarf from some lady on the street. It's so cute. Bye!
I lost my job at the Cheesecake Factory, so I no longer have that job or the really good tips. I'm still a single mother, and I'm still stretching every dollar to make ends meet.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for the microloan you gave me. Yeah, I used it to get new food, clothes, and, I even enrolled at a community college to get some classes in.
Wow, that's great to hear.
Yeah, thanks. I even got a new job at Target, so I get some money,
Awesome. Well, I'm Kayla, and thanks for watching KNN, Kayla's News Network. Tune in next week for when we talk about government.
I buy yarn from Lauren because she works at Michael's, and I use that yarn to make scarves to sell to Lindsey.
cheesecake factory, I tip my waitress Lauren, who works there, and she uses that money to buy supplies for my kids. And this is the circular flow!
Planned investment is I, government purchases is G, and consumption is C. This all leads to planned aggregate expenditure, which is AE equals C plus I plus G. This leads to aggregate output, which is Y. Firms also produce aggregate income, which is also Y. Net taxes is T, and disposable income is YD equals Y minus T. Households have savings from the disposable income, which they send to financial markets, which loan money to firms and the government. That's the circular flow.